Hey everybody, Rhonda Giraffa here, and in this video I'm going to show you how to make red velvet heart-shaped cake balls. And in the center of these we're going to have some cordial cherry flavored Hershey's Kisses, and then we're going to dip them in chocolate. These things are off the hook, they're awesome. They're a lot like the maraschino cherry cake bombs that I've made before, but these are going to be in the shapes of hearts, and they're going to have the Hershey's Kisses, the cordial cherry flavored Hershey Kisses in the middle. So we'll go ahead and I'll show you exactly how to make these. Okay, so what we're going to do, because this is red velvet cake, I'm going to go ahead and put some gloves on. When you're working with red velvet cake, sometimes the red food coloring wants to come off in your hands, but what you do is you will go ahead and pre-bake a red velvet cake and then just put it in a bowl, and you're going to mix it up, just kind of crunch it up. You don't got to get real techie with this, you know, it's just smushing up the cake crumbs, and you want to get them pretty fine, you know, as much as you can. I'm going to probably make a mess here. I've put my cake crumbs in a bowl that is actually spilling over a little bit. And you know what? I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to change this bowl out real quick. So give me a few seconds here, and I'm going to put this in a bigger bowl for us, okay? Hold on, let me put this on pause. Okay, so I've got a bigger bowl here. You can see I'm just going to go ahead and continue to crumble this up. And once you get it crumbled up to where it's a good fine consistency, you don't want it real lumpy in there. So you go ahead and do that. And then I use for my cake balls or cake pops, I don't like to use the canned frosting. I just don't think it tastes that great. So I use the Professional Cake Decorators icing, and hopefully you can see this, I'm not sure. But I've gone ahead and prepared some of the Pro Cake Decorators icing. You can see that on our page at decoratedcupcakeideas.com. And you will mix in about 4 cups of this if you're doing this with a full sheet cake. If you're not doing it with the full sheet and you decide to just do a single layer cake, you'll use about 2 cups of the Cake Decorators icing. And then you're going to go ahead and just mix it in by hand. And again, this is why I like to use the gloves, especially with the red velvet cake. So we're going to keep mixing this in, and it's going to come out to be a pretty cool consistency here. The one thing about the Pro Cake Decorators icing, guys, is it's not overly sweet. Some of the store-bought in the canned just makes your cake balls and cake pops taste like junk, I think. Kind of gives it kind of a yucky chemical taste to it. All right, so this is almost done. Yeah, you can do it with a paddle mixer, a stand mixer, if you prefer to do it that way. I like doing stuff by hand. I think it puts a little bit more love into the product when you do it that way. So, here you go. That looks great. Nice consistency. This will be great for rolling and great for dipping it. All right, and you're going to come up with consistency like this. All right, guys, so now what we're going to do, we're just going to take a little glop of the cake ball dough, I guess is what we'll call it. We're going to go ahead and just insert a kiss right in the center of it. And go ahead and just roll it up into a little ball. And then what you'll do is you're going to want to make a heart shape out of it. And it's pretty easy to do this, and I'll show you exactly how. You just kind of take the end and pinch for the pointed bottom end of the heart, and then at the top you can just take your finger and squish it up there. And you can see this is starting to look like a little heart shape. And then when we dip it in chocolate, it'll be in the shape of a chocolate-covered heart. I hope you can see that okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take these and we're going to put them in the refrigerator and let them set for just a minute. And I'm not sure if you can see that real good or not. We're going to let it sit. I'm going to put this on pause, and I'll show you how to dip them. Okay, everybody, now I've gone ahead and I've let the heart-shaped cake balls, the red velvet heart-shaped cake balls, freeze up a little bit. And I went ahead and stuck them in the freezer just to get them solidified real fast. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start dipping them. And what I use is some Swedish dipping coating. It's a coating from Sweden. Actually, it's called Semper chocolate. And it's very difficult to get a hold of this unless you're in the food industry. You really can't find this anywhere. But you can also use Guittards, which you can find, and Ghirardelli's chocolate also. So what we're going to do is take a like a mini cupcake liner, and you just kind of flatten it out just a little bit. Doesn't have to be a lot. And then you'll take your frozen heart shape and go ahead and just stick it on your fork, dip it in the chocolate, and let it drip off just a little bit, not a lot. And then you're going to go ahead and you're just going to transfer it right over here. You can just scrape the bottom of that fork too. Transfer it, and voila, look at that. It's a chocolate covered red velvet cake ball. I'm also going to embellish this just a little bit with some crumbles, some red velvet cake crumbs. That'll look pretty cute too. All right, so there's that. And that's how you make these. These things are awesome. This will dry up, it'll get hard really quick, the chocolate will, and then to eat them you'll just pull it away. But these are great and they're just beautiful. Hope you enjoy making these as much as I do, and I'll see you in the next video. Hey, do me a favor and share this video with all of your friends on Facebook or YouTube so that other people can learn how to do this also. All right, we'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. For more great ideas, visit decoratedcupcakeideas.com.